Auschwitz death camp was in operation from May 1940 until its liberation by Soviet forces in January 1945. It is estimated that 2.1 to 2.5 million people were killed in the gas chambers during that time, of whom 2 million were Jews and the remainder were Poles, Gypsies and Soviet POWs. But this estimate is considered by historians to be strictly a minimum, because the total number of deaths at Auschwitz and its sister camp Birkenau can never really be known. It is clear that Auschwitz-Birkenau was considered by the Germans to be one of their most efficient extermination centers as early as 1941, when the mortuary crematorium at the Auschwitz main camp was adapted as a gas chamber. Additional huts, called bunkers, were added around January 1942 and were especially active in the autumn of 1944 when extra capacity was needed for the systematic murder of Hungarian Jews and the liquidation of the ghettos. Between January 1942 and March 1943 over 175,000 Jews were gassed to death here, their bodies burned in open pits nearby. By early 1943 it was clear that Hitler's SS were using Auschwitz as a mass murder factory. Twin pairs or state-of-the-art gas chambers using Zyklon B gas were opened in March and April 1943. The capacity of these crematoria was 4,420 persons. Once inside the chambers it took about 20 minutes for the gas to kill this number of people. The killings took place in the underground chambers and the bodies were carried to 5 crematory ovens on an electrically operated lift. Before cremation, gold teeth, jewelry, and other valuables were removed from the corpses. Captured Jews, known as Sonderkommandos, were forced to work the crematoria under SS supervision. Anyone who has visited Auschwitz-Birkenau is struck by the overwhelming sense of melancholy and foreboding. Visitors have been known to break down in tears for no apparent reason, and many have to abandon their tour groups without ever completing the tour. Visitors are struck not only by the horrific memory of the place, but also by the effect it has on the present day. Birds still refuse to sing in the trees surrounding the death camps, and there is little evidence of a thriving natural environment anywhere nearby. The silence, as they saw, is deafening, even after all these years. People have reported cold spots and areas of intense emotional concentration. Photographs over the years have revealed the presence of spirit manifestations in the form of misty apparitions, shadows, light anomalies and orbs. Given its history and the imprint of horror it leaves on the modern mind, Auschwitz-Birkenau is the most haunted place on Earth.